Hello, everyone. Welcome to part two of the final live stream. Um, let me go ahead. There. I apologize for that. Um, let me go ahead and
You're just waiting for that phone number right now before you said it? No. What is the problem?
okay. I apologize for that. Welcome to part two of the last live stream. I'm your host Alexander Brandon, and today we're going to finish up the rest of the live stream. Um, and I what I did was I talk about three. Well, I the first topic was about black women in media, and then the other one was about red pill men being a walking red flag. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let the guest speak on those two subjects. And first, how you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm not gonna be here long. But I just wanted to say is that when is the man going to stop? When is black women going to learn? Because when you don't hold these men accountable, they're going to continue to disrespect black women, and they're going to continue to treat us like we're trash and that we're not deserving of things. And as black women, we need to not date these kind of black men and just move on and trying to date elsewhere. And there's nothing wrong with that. But as I mentioned in my last live stream, you have to have discernment wherever you go. It doesn't stop because you think that, oh, this man is a perfect fit for me. No, always have discernment. Always know what the guy's intentions. Ask questions because these some of these guys have motives, and that they will try to use it against you. Like some of these men will try to get with you just so they can have like a roof over their head, and they can disparage your finances where you're just being in debt. And getting out of debt is not an easy thing to do. It takes years to get out of it depending on the amount of debt that's accumulating. And never allow and never put anything on your name that he is trying to get, like a house, a car, anything that has credit. Do not do it because your credit could be ruined when you let a guy use your credit. Don't do it because he's not going to pay it back, and then it's going to fall on you. So you have to protect yourself, black woman. You have to, uh, in this world, in this shady climate, because guys, they, even though they don't know you, they always find a reason to not to like you because you're successful, you got a head on your shoulder, you got a good job, you got a house, and guys really envy that when a woman don't need them. So my thing is, when you are dealing with a guy that doesn't have any potential at all and he's down on his luck, don't go chase after him. I know black women want to have black love, and that's fine. But if you are wanting to date a black man, make sure that he has it together and that he respects you and that he appreciates you for who you are, and that he will stay loyal and faithful to you, because you have guys nowadays slinging their dinglings from the United States all the way to Latin America and all the way to Europe and all the way to Asia. And this is why we having this big HIV epidemic, because most of these guys don't know to keep it in their pants and stop sleeping with women. And women, we have to stop sleeping with men. You have to make them work for it. Because if you make yourself too available for them, they're going to move on real easy, because they got what they want from you. And that's pretty much what their goal was, to get you in bed. So, with that being said, you have to protect your body. It's up to you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself, and you have to make the right decision that's best for you, because you can't not sit there and think that you're going to get a low level man, raise him up to get to the level to where he's at, and thinking he's going to stay with you. That guy just needed you to get him to where he's at, and then he's going to move on to the next woman. Please don't do that. Don't never bring a man up uh, on his level. He needs to do that on his own. That's not our job as women to do that. And it's not our job to do everything in the relationship too. He has to put in the effort too, and in this relationship, he has to be involved with the children. He has to be involved with household chores, and he has to be involved, in doing other things that contribute to the relationship. If you're just being the one that's catering to him, giving him smacks, ironing his clothes, washing his clothes, and cooking his dinner without him reciprocating that back to you, then that whole relationship is going to be a disaster, because that means that man does not love you as you think he does. That man is just using you because he sees a sucker. That's what he sees. He sees a sucker that he can play. And as black women, we need to do better, because we fall, like most of us, what I'm seeing on the internet, we falling for this. We keep falling for the wrong man, and if you see red flags in this relationship where he's he's taking you on dates, but he's not paying for your food, he's not putting in the effort um, to sweep you off your feet, he's not buying you flowers, you need to run. He is not the type of guy for you. He's just a guy trying to get into your pants. But what my thing is with that is that if you're trying to get in my pants, you got to spend money. Okay? You have to spend money. And if a man is not spending money on you, then you need to walk away. He's not worth it. And you need to get away from these guys that are saying women are prostitutes. Like you, like seriously, you think you going on dates, spending money on women are like prostitutes? Dude, if you think that women are prostitutes, then you need to go and get help, because right now your mind is in the wrong place, and you need to get out of that space where you think that women are a sexual object when women are not. We're are just as human as you are. And women, now that women are setting boundaries, men cannot take it. And this is why they're going off, because now they have to work into getting in favor of the women. It doesn't work the other way around. And these guys know that. But they want to study being the bitch in the relationship. They want to get taken care of. But to be honest with you, no, I'm sorry. If you want to be a bottom, you go be a bottom to another man. Not with me, the woman, because as far as I know, I should be the one that should be taken care of, the one that you should be swooning over, not the other way around. Like women, and I know this is coming from a place of low self esteem, not knowing better, but we have to stop chasing men. It's not working in your favor when you have to chase them. They will play along for a while, but men don't like to be chased. Men are the chasers. That's why they approach you. That's why they approach you, because they, for whatever reason, um, whether it's sex or being just genuine, men will approach you because that's what they do. Now, as far as I know, right now, be careful about giving your number out to any old kind of man. And I'm being serious about this, because if a man asks you for his number and he texts you his number and he doesn't call or anything, then you need to move on. Do not call him. Do not chase him, because that's what they want. They want you to chase him, to chase them. Do not chase them. Because if they don't call you, that means they're not interested in you. So my whole thing is, do not chase them. Do not call them. If they're interested, they'll call you. That's all I have to say on that. Just one more thing, just be aware, ladies, that know your worth. Don't let these guys on the internet brainwash you and fool you that you're supposed to be chasing them, and that they think that you're not deserving. If a guy thinks like that, then he is not for you. There are men out there that do do appreciate your worth and will go tooth and nail to, make you feel like you're the queen of the world. This world is too big for you to not explore your options. Please do that, because these men are going out overseas and they're exploring their options, but it's not the options that you know they're they're talking about, because they're saying they're going overseas to find a wife, which in some cases it can be true, but for the most part they're looking for sex. That's what they're looking for. And as women, If you want a genuine partner that will love you and respect you, and if you can't find that your in your own town, because the United States is pretty big, and you can go anywhere and find someone that respects you, or you can go to other places and travel if you're looking for love. But just keep in mind that not all guys think the same, and some guys might uh and there's stereotypes out there for black women. We have to keep that in mind. What white supremacy is everywhere. Do not let these guys view you as a sex object. That's BS. All that Jezebel shit is BS. If he's thinking that you're a Jezebel and that you're easy, and he's talking about sex in front of you, you need to run, because that guy is no good for you. His intention is to get you in bed and give you a sexual transmitted disease. Do not fall for that. And do not listen to the lies that these red pill men are saying, because they want you in a position where you're submissive. You need to shut up, do not argue with them, and be a good stay-at-home wife. And once he divorces you, you don't get anything because you haven't worked. And not only that, there's no prenup. So my whole thing is that, even if you are, you found the right guy that you love, and you guys get engaged or whatever, get a cheating clause. Always get a cheating clause. If he ever steps out of the marriage, you will get everything. And I mean everything. So make sure you guys get that cheating clause together, because there is going to be a point in time, if you're with a man that's disrespectful, doesn't treat you right, that cheating clause is going to catch him, because he's going to be likely more to cheat. But anyways, you want to speak, Brandon? I'm done.
Yeah, and I got a video to show. I mean, if it's a, I mean, well, I got a video that, well, two of them to show. Mm, One of them is from the subject that we talked about just now, and the other one is going to be from and the other one is going to be about the next topic that we'll be talking about. Um, and let me go ahead and get that video right now. Do you want to see the video, Betterment?
Yeah, I want to see it.
All right, here we go.
Yes, Lord, got to get out.
The Mammy.
You tell me who you want done, and I'll do the hell out of it.
The Jezebel.
Shut it up! You are such a big baby.
And the Sapphire. Submissive, sexy, sassy. 3 stereotypes of black women that return to our screens over and over again.
The mammy is probably the most familiar to people. It's usually a maid, heavy, taking care of the family.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
She is asexual. She doesn't have really a life of her own. She's really only there to support the family.
And probably one of the most famous examples is Mammy from Gone with the Wind.
Just hold on and suck in.
Somebody who is always seeking out to put aside her own desires, her own needs for white families, white men, white women, white children.
Meet Sugar Hill, sexiest, deadliest chick in town.
The second stereotype is the Jezebel, and that's someone who's generally oversexed.
Is mysterious.
Her only power is in her body and in the influence she has over men.
Unattainable.
And then finally, the Sapphire character, I think that's seen in TV more often than anything else.
Get some Kleenex, wipe your nose, cause it ain't that damn sad.
The Sapphire is usually sharp-tongued, manipulative woman who emasculates her husband.
There was actually a character called Sapphire Stevens on the Amazon Andy show.
And I guess you think you could cook, clean, and get along just fine all by yourself.
I does.
The representation of the angry black woman. And that's kind of metamorphosized to today, where we just have sassy, angry black women who doesn't take anything from anybody.
Caricatures of black women have been around in Western culture for centuries. They're rooted in the transatlantic slave trade, when stereotypes were used to commodify black bodies and justify slavery. These characters were popularized in what Americans called minstrel shows, comedic performances in which white actors, in blackface, lampooned black people just to entertain other whites. By the early 1900s, minstrel shows were fading in popularity, but the stereotypes endured. They made the jump to film, then electronic media, and they have survived to this day.
Throughout history, more often than not, black women are depicted in reductive ways that denies the different experiences and emotions that are a part of their life.
Aunt Jemima. Perfect pancakes in 10 shakes.
Depictions of black women in the media throughout time have been used to put forward ultimately oppressive ideologies.
Generalizations are useful, I constantly say this, but they're also shortcuts. And it feeds into our own racist imagination. And we miss the realities, the full depth of black women's stories. Because you are essentializing black people, you're saying there is no complexity beyond this. Well, it's going to be no surprise that the audience and the creators alike are going to constantly think that we have represented black women in the way they are, when really what they've represented is just the same racist caricature over and over again.
Stereotypes like the Mammy, Jezebel and Sapphire have, however, evolved over time, reinvented in characters like the welfare queen and the sassy black friend.
Oh, you looking for a sassy black friend? Oh, no, I didn't. Well, you got one now, girlfriend.
In the wake of the Black Lives Matter protests, there has been renewed pushback against this kind of racist imagery.
Look, tin of Red Bull, yeah? Pour half a ray, fill the rest up with vodka. That is me, sorted.
These nails are digging in tonight.
I have ascribed to play the part of the welfare queen, and my mom is playing the mammy. And it's two, like, stereotypes together with no, like, deep interrogation as to why.
It's £10 to get in and drinks cost a fortune.
We just like pop up as like best friends of like our white leads. I remember being on set and almost being asked to give us more sass, give us more attitude. I watched this back and I absolutely was complicit in the propaganda of the anti-blackness.
Fill the rest up with vodka.
I advocated anti-black like rhetoric for the sake of capitalism and for the sake of a credit.
Cyrus.
For black actors, caricatures are no longer the only parts out there. TV shows like Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, and Insecure feature layered black women in their leading roles. But such complex, multidimensional characters are the exception, while stereotypes, or token black roles, remain the rule. A fact that is at least partly explained by a lack of diversity behind the camera, at the writing desk, and in the director's chair.
One of the problems is that there just really aren't a lot of people of color who are making decisions, who are writing, who are producing, right?
It's like no job, no man. All of this sounds bad, but it's actually really good. It's good vibes on.
When you think about a show like Insecure on HBO, Issa Rae does that because she is a black woman. She has black writers, black producers, and so she makes it her business to make sure that the full story is told, the complex parts. That's reality, and we just don't see a lot of that on TV or in film.
The fact that the majority of casting directors are white and predominantly male absolutely adds to the further sort of marginalization of black bodies and absolutely contributes to the misrepresentation of who we are and our stories.
What the hell is Bob Marley salted cod with vegetables, please?
They just called it a different name, man.
Nah, I'm not eating Jamaican food made by English people.
And so I think we're turning to the internet because the internet allows us to commune, mobilize, stabilize, educate, decolonize, and free ourselves from the sort of the dominance that is like the white culture.
The internet has offered black artists a space to tell their own stories, and they have proven successful. Web series like Aki and Saltfish and Issa Rae's Awkward Black Girl amassed large followings online, and both shows were eventually picked up by big broadcasters. But it's taken a lot of clicks and likes for TV executives to acknowledge that black women's stories, the good, the bad, the ugly, are worthy of their screen time.
A lot of major networks consider it a risk to tell black stories because they're not always sure that the mainstream will receive them well. Unfortunately, black creators are in a position of having to prove over and over again that our stories are worth telling.
Stop trying to engulf my nose with your...
Content created by black women who are incredibly talented but who've often been overlooked by industry is engaging, it's interesting, it's dynamic, and also because it typically doesn't conform to the conventions of industry that have been very narrow and prescriptive, it's more exciting in many ways than what is offered in the mainstream.
The white world, if you will, tells its stories like they are global stories. Whereas when black people tell their stories, those stories are only stories about those people. I think that that is something that people really need to question, because the way white stories are told, the rest of us are supposed to find our humanity in those stories. Why can't white people find their humanity in our stories as well?
Okay, what I have to say about this is that most of these stereotypes are pretty much BS, because if you look at white women and other races of non-black women, they literally do the same thing. If you look at their past movies, they are the sapphires, they are the Jezebels that seduct men, and other things that are put upon black women. It's like black women cannot be sexy without being called a Jezebel. Black women cannot speak their minds without being called a sapphire or an angry black woman. And these stereotypes are very harmful to black women because it paints a picture of us that we have no emotional control, or whatnot, we're just all over the place, and that is simply not true. There are black women that are very respectable and are living an honest life, but in some people's minds, they view them just like these stereotypes that were mentioned on the video, and I have to call out the BS on that. And the reason why they stereotype black women as being like the Jezebel, uh, or the angry, not Jezebel. This is a different one. Uh, the reason why black women are being labeled the angry black woman because we speak our mind and we do not back down when we are getting confrontations from black men and other groups of people. And other people will be like, oh, you're angry. You're angry. But you're sitting up here and you're bothering me and you're disrupting my peace. And when I let you know that you are disrupting that peace, you get offended. And you have to understand that you can't, like, you cannot, you have, like, here's the thing that I'm trying to get. Like, if you do not want to be told off, do not bother black women, because most of the time black women do not bother people. We usually mind our own business, but people like to bother us just to get a reaction out of us, and black women do not fall for that. Okay, because it doesn't matter how you respond to them. You could be angry, you could be respectful, or you can have any other emotion that is going through you right now. However, it does not change how they view you as a black woman. And some of those cases, like, you cannot win with that. But this is the harmful stereotype that they put on us. And to be honest with you, this is very harmful to black women. And I'm just, as black women going around the internet, showing, your soft life, you know, li- living living in luxury and all that stuff, that does not stop them from them viewing you as that stereotype, because when black women do show off their luxury life, they they want the people question whether or not if she's screwing somebody to get to to get where she is at right now, or she went through some other types of means to get to that. It's never that she's a hard worker and she saved money just to travel and have nice things. People are very intimidated by classy black women because we do not fit that stereotype of a Jezebel or a sapphire or an angry black woman. And it really gets them upset that we do not act like that. And for uh, for the record, black women, you know, as black women, these are that, like, even though we most of us don't act like this stereotype, there are people out there that will view you um like that because they have white supremacist views. Let's just call it for what it is. You know what I mean? They have white supremacist views, and
I hear you.
yeah, that and that's how they're gonna see it, because they be watching, hood movies and watching the negativity of black people instead of watching the positive, which black people are graduating from college, have a good career, they have good manners, they're very respectful, they don't want to see that kind of black person. They hate a respectable, self made black person. Then they hate the ghetto black person because they don't like to see black people in a position where they are making it, and that they do not fit the stereotype of the ghetto black person, especially a black woman. That's why they are laying off black women from their jobs, because they want to quote unquote put us in our place and something like that. But they don't know black women who we really are and what powers that we possess. Black women, we have survived through slavery, through Jim Crow, and we are surviving through the Trump administration right now. I'm telling you, black women are resilient because we have to be, because people are attacking us politically. They are attacking us randomly. Whatever people are throwing at us, we have to stay strong, because people they always find a reason to attack black women, and that's not okay. And as black women, it's like I said before, we need to have our own businesses, to create our own, so that nobody won't, fire us, and they will try to bring down our companies and stuff like that, because once again, they don't like to see well-respected black person thrive. But it's going to backfire, because once again, we're resilient. You know what I mean? So let me see. What else what I was going to say? Yeah, so as black women is going through this current administration and facing racism from jealous people, just keep your head up. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We were okay then. We're going to be okay now. As long as we stay our butts away from the protest and sit our asses down looking pretty, we don't have nothing to worry about, because this nation has betrayed us. And now that they're suffering the consequences, they want to say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Please help us." No. You guys voted for this man, and now you want us to help you? You guys made your bed, now you lie in it. Black women, majority of black women voted for Kamala Harris. So those of you that voted for Trump, you're getting exactly what you deserve. And that's all I'm going to say.
That ain't nothing but the truth right there. And we're going into our next subject, which is red pill men are a walking red flag. And I'm going to show you a video of that too. Hold on, here we go.
I learned quite a bit about human mating behavior as a student at Oxford. Here are 3 things I would consider red flags if I were dating as a heterosexual woman. First, men don't like the guy. Kind of a sad one, but male-male friendships are much easier to maintain than male-female romantic relationships. And so if a guy can't maintain guy friends, that is a strong signal that he won't be able to maintain you. Second, his dad cheated on his mom. Infidelity runs in families, it's partially genetic, and some research indicates that the genes that influence infidelity differ between the sexes. So that's just to say that, all else being equal, A guy with an unfaithful father is more likely to cheat on you. Finally, I learned from Dr. David Buss that a man with low mate value will often put down a woman he wants to reduce her self-perceived mate value, her self-esteem, in order to get her to lower her standards and accept him as a mate. So my third red flag is a guy nagging you. Don't internalize his signaling. Recognize it for what it is, a strong signal that you can do better.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. What he said in that video, these are what men are going through. I don't think it's genetics that they're cheating. I believe that they're cheating by choice because they don't know how to control their hot dog. Okay? So they're cheat. It's not genetics. They just cheat by choice. They just pretend that it's genetics because they want to have other options for women, even though they are married to a wife. If you want to date different kind of women, then you need to stay single and not married. Because this is why HIV and AIDS are spreading now across the United States, is because people are not controlling themselves sexually. They don't have no discipline. And this is why women are going celibate because of this. Because men are going out, they're not being honest with themselves, and they're affecting other women. And not only that, they're having sex with other men, because let's be honest, they like men more better than women. And not only that, if they see their mom being cheated on, it's most likely, I think it is most likely they're going to cheat because their mom makes it okay for their dad to cheat. The mom is not putting her foot down and ending that relationship and say, I had enough, I'm not going to put up with that. And if more men see that growing up, they would not cheat. I guarantee you they will think twice about cheating. And what's that last thing that guy said? Basically, men just want to control women when they're nagging. Basically, is they're saying, shut up, do as I say, don't talk back, kind of thing. Especially when they date younger women, because they think younger women are very naive and don't have a voice for themselves, which is not true. That's just a stereotype that they are a fantasized stereotype that they put out there, to thinking that young girls are very naive when these young girls are not. Excuse me. But they don't date older women because they feel like older women are because older women, we stand up for ourselves. We don't take no bull crap from men, because we've been there and done that. We lived long enough to experience these things, and we see the red flags, and that's why they don't want to date us. Because let's be honest, just because he's an older man, that doesn't mean that he's fully mature in his mind. He may act grown or, act like he got it together when he does not. He does not. And I'm telling these younger women right now, avoid older men, because all they do is want to put a baby in you and walk on. Even if he's pretending to be in a relationship, he's not going to be in there long, because he's going to move on to the next girl that he can do the same thing with. And I tell women now, choose your mate wisely, because these red pill, they're back on again. They're becoming popular again because of the Trump administration. So I advise women and girls to avoid these men. That's all I have to say.
Okay, and that's also true too. Um, and they talk about women's bodies and everything, and how they want their women to be thin. But I'm gonna show y'all a video of a woman that was working out. She's not, you know, and that's the thing. What turned me off about the Victoria's Secret model fashion show was that the women are they're always they're always skinny, and it's like the same thing over and over again. And you know when and the thing of it is, I used to watch it until wrestling came on, and they need to start having Friday night SmackDown come on at 7, and they need to start having Monday Night Raw come on at 7 as well. Because I'm just bored of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again until I'm like, okay, wrestling's not on yet. eh, Then I'll tune into the Victoria's Secret fashion show only for the women who are singing. Only for those who are singing. Because it's like and it's like they want women to be skinny and not, because here's the thing. Skinny women do not do weightlifting. I don't know if Hannah Pearl Davis knows this, but those women do not do weightlifting. They do other workouts that don't involve, strength training. And that's the problem. Just because you're skinny, that doesn't mean that the man will want you. Yeah, there are men out there who wants that, but there are other men that don't. And that's my problem with the red pill movement. But yeah, they up here saying, oh, men want this, men want that. But if you talk to men out there on the street, there will be men out there who don't think in the red pill way. And I'm gonna show y'all a video right now.
Stranger to my eyes, running my pain with his finger.
Here's the thing, like when it comes to black women working out, it's a good thing that we are, because it reduce obesity and other harmful diseases that could kill us. However, we do not do it for men. We we do it for ourselves because it's a health risk to be obese. It really is. It's a health risk to be obese, and that as black women we need to take charge of our bodies um and start and work out so we can live longer. That's basically what it is, to live longer. Um what else I'm gonna get into? Don't pay attention to these men, because not all men think alike. I do talk to men and they seem very genuine. There are men that's very genuine, and there's some men that I do question their motives. Uh, But as women, I I don't think every woman is going to be thin in the United States of America, because look at what they're putting in the food. The food is what making you obese. It is loaded with sugar and saturated fat that is making you gain weight easily, and it's harder to lose because that saturated fat is stuck to your body. And as women, we need to eat more, or organic food that is good for you. But not every organic food is good if they have like sugar or other things they put in there to preserve the bread longer. Do not eat that. Do not consume that, because your weight will uh will you will gain more weight eating that. Find a bread that has no sugar or other saturated fats or additives. So don't, and eat avocados too. Uh, Eat fats that are good, like avocado, eggs, skinless chicken. Eat good good fatty foods, not the saturated fat ones. Okay, because we have to learn how to eat more healthy and turn our lives around, because um because all these food most of these foods are poison. I don't care how good they are, or because most of the food that has that sugar in them, it has you wanting more. And I had to clean out my fridge to get rid of certain products that have like loads of sugar and saturated fat. I had to throw that out because it's not good for your body. It messes up your insulin in your body, and it spikes up your sugar level. So you don't want to have too much sugar in your diet. So my thing is to, for Black women, find products that does not contain a lot of sugar, saturated fats, and do not consume uh, oils like seed oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, because that stuff has it's really not good for you to consume, to be honest with you. Um, the oils that you do want to consume is avocado oil and olive oil. Those are the oils that you want to consume, because they're more healthy for you. They're made out of olive oil, and olive oil is good for you, and avocado is good for you. So you want to consume those type of oils. Stay away from the rest of those oils because they will poison your body. Stay away from that. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and here's another thing. When I started watching videos of workout videos, and that's when I saw a trend of Black women working out, doing weight lifting, weight training, and everything. And I saw their progression. Some of them were skinny, and then over time, as they keep doing the weightlifting, and also the other workouts, they became slim thick. And I was like I was like uh, weightlifting can make a woman look like
Yeah,
that.
because you gotta have muscle. You have to balance yourself. When you're losing weight, you have to eat a lot of protein so you can stay on your muscles. You know what I mean? But you also have to watch out for products that are, they said that is gluten free and or what is it called? Like vegan, like other vegans are plant based, because what you don't know, they have a lot of additives that are worse than a regular burger, or other stuff that's unhealthy as well. So I have this seaweed snack, right? And it's supposed to be seaweed. But as I read, because seaweed is supposed to be good for you because they have a lot of nutrients that are very good. But when I look at the package, and I and I'm as I'm reading it, I see sugarcane in it, which is like a sweetener that makes makes it sweet, or something like that. And seaweed is not supposed to be sweet. And you do not want to consume a product that has cane sugar oil, because the amount in the bag, it's very significant. And I was like, I'm not consuming this because it has sugar in it. And why would you put sugar in seaweed? This is why I like to go to like Asian stores, because it's a little bit more better and more I would say a little bit healthy, not like, I would say 50-50 with them, because I think it's more organic, to be honest with you. And watch out for veggie chips, because they have like potato starch. I have veggie chips right now that I haven't opened, because the gluten free thing, they like to promote that a lot, but it's really not really gluten free. It's a lot of additives that does not belong in healthy snacks. It's not considered healthy. So I advise people to read their labels. If you don't understand what the words mean, please look it up. Google is your friend, and see if it's really good for you, because when you put something on a like when you look up something, they will tell you whether or not this product is healthy for you or not. And have you ever heard of Abe's Alexander? Alexander? Have you heard of Abe's? You kind of went out.
This is news to me.
Oh, you never heard of Abe's? Because they have those little cupcakes that are like vegan, and that's supposed to be vegan, right? So okay. So basically, they have like. Go ahead, Alexander.
I never heard of them.
Okay, so usually A's are usually in stores, like you can see them in Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, where I'm at. So basically, these Abe's like snacks, they're like, if you look at their snacks, they said it's vegan, it's supposed to be better for you, but when you look at the calories, it has a lot of sugar, especially their cakes, their larger cakes. It's not. It has a lot of sugar in there and a lot of additives that humans should not be consuming. And this is why you guys have to read your label, because you're consuming things that you are consuming sugar after sugar after sugar during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacking in between meals. And this is why America is fat. It's because of that. And we need to eat more a little bit more healthy and organic. And organic doesn't mean picking up a bag of or potato chips or whatnot and going about your day. No, organic means that it comes from the ground and it's not been modified or anything. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of YouTube videos uh that uh that show you how to eat the right foods and show you how to eat healthy so your body starts burning fat and so that you can have a healthy life. But these these calories, um I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not good because each I think they're chocolate vegan cupcakes and it's their chocolate is 140 calories in one muffin, and that's a lot of calories to be in like a vegan product. So I would not consume, you know, these sugary products if you're planning to lose weight, because they said that we're supposed to have a balanced meal, which I do agree. You're supposed to have a balanced meal, but not everything that people are consuming is balanced, and we need to get back to that because these additives are oh my gosh, they're really getting people sick. These foods nowadays are getting people really sick. So I want to let Alexander know if you want to go and do a live stream on my channel where we can talk about healthy alternatives for like women to lose weight and keep it off, because I had to learn this myself. It took me years to learn how to eat healthy. Alexander, I don't know if he stepped out, but yeah. Alexander, are you still there? Uh-oh, something happened. Anyways, here's I want to continue with this. When it comes to losing weight, lose weight because you guys want to be healthy and happy and want to live a longer life. Do not do this for men. Men has nothing to do with this. Do it for yourself. And if you have kids, do it for them because you want to live long enough to see your grandkids and your great grandkids. So that's all I have to say. I'm going to drop down, Alex, and it's nice seeing you. I would like, yeah, I want to know if you want to do a live stream on my channel sometime.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
All right, I'll send you an email letting you know when it's going to happen.
Okay. And I guess since we done with all that, we can go ahead and the third well, number three, it's the viewer's conversation. Well, it's the viewer's choice if you want to go ahead and talk about music or anime or
Uh,
or wrestling,
I'm
or
not.
we can
I'm
do
not
both.
really in like. I don't watch much anime, um, because I'm not really into too many anime shows. I'm only into like the only anime shows that I'm into is the Dragon Ball series and Attack on Titans. Those are the only things I'm interested in, and I might get interested in this one anime, but I'm not too much into anime like that. Like watching, like I don't watch Bleach. I don't watch stuff that just weirds me out. Like, yeah.
I want to show you this clip from an anime. If
Yeah,
it,
make sure you don't get copyrighted.
I
Hmm.
俺は親父に可愛がられた記憶なんて何にもねえが、この親父の牙が俺の目ん玉の中に隠されてた以上、どこの誰にもこの刀は私はしねえ。たとえそれがご立派な兄貴様でもだ。
So maybe I don't have too many memories of him, but it was me Father chose to hide his tomb in after all. I'd rather give up an eye than give up his sword. Maybe I'm not so worthless then, am I?
I think I've seen that anime before, but I'm not into it. To be honest with you, I'm very picky what anime I watch. Oh, Sailor Moon is the one I watch too. I like Sailor Moon. I watch. Oh, you're going in and out again, my friend.
oh, I was saying you can keep going.
Oh, okay. There's this one anime that I want to watch. It's called oh my god, it's called uh oh man, I forgot, man. Oh, I can't describe it. It's about this fighter. He looks kind of let me see. Let me see if I can look it up because there's not a lot of anime that I'm really interested in, to be honest with you. Let me see. Uh, but it does pique my interest, but I never seen it before. And please let me know. Let me see if you guys can seen this anime before because I never saw it. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see if I can look it up because there's not too many animes that I'm into. Um, JoJo's Adventures or something like that. Jahar. I don't want to mess up his name. Jaharo Kujo or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah,
that's a good anime as well.
I never seen it, and I heard it's been out for like decades before.
A lot of animes have been out for decades. Ghost in the Shell is one of them that been out for pretty much decades. It
Yeah, like
started.
Dragon Ball, it been out for 2 decades, 2 or 3 decades now. Yeah.
Th- there is there is so much anime that's out right now that it's hard to count to it's hard to see which one is old and which one is new. So I hear you.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna drop down because I need to sleep.
All right, I'm going to end the live stream. And thanks for coming.
No problem. You have a good night.
All right, you too. Um, and I want to thank everyone for coming. Make sure to like, comment, and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will make a poll in the community wall about, would y'all like me to, you know, keep uploading the videos that I've been uploading, or do y'all want me to upload some anime episodes of anime, or y'all want me to do both? But yeah, this is the last live stream until New Year's Day. I will be live again on New Year's Day. I'm taking a break from YouTube. But yeah. And then and then um a few days before that live stream happens, I'm gonna put up another poll, and because I'm gonna try to interview people who you know I'm gonna try and interview people, and like I said, I'm still gonna do the black femicide stories and the case stories. But yeah, it- that's and and then I will be able to do an interview with someone again. But yeah, again, I want to thank y'all for coming, and as I said, and again, make sure to like, comment, share this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until New Year's, protect one another, call your call your loved ones, tell them you love them, and make sure to always keep checking up on your loved ones. My name is Alexander, and until again, New Year's Day, love, peace, and happiness. And I'll see y'all on New Year's Day. Thank y'all for coming.
探そう夢の